Welcome back to Travel and Lifestyle ZA. We're back with yet another video, and this time around we're in Dube Phefeni. And of course, we are at Sakhumzi.
The most famous. If you don't know Sakhumzi, we don't know what you're doing, okay? Because this is the place to be, clearly. Everybody's here, so you need to be also here. So please come and enjoy with us.
100%.
Fun. We are joined by the head chef, Miss Nels. Can you please introduce yourself?
All right, my name is Nelly, known as Chef Nels. I'm the head chef for Sakhumzi restaurant down the road in Vilakazi, and here, Sakhumzi Phefeni. Yes.
Lovely. Okay, let's dive into the roots of Sakhumzi. We wanted to know what's the inspiration behind the restaurant, what's the meaning behind the name of Sakhumzi.
The meaning behind the name, if I can start with that. It's Sakhumzi is actually my boss's name. His name is Sakhumzi Maqubela. The inspiration is basically the restaurant down the road was his home. So he turned his home into a restaurant. So that was like 23 years ago when he started the restaurant. So that's where he grew up. So he thought, you know what, instead of me having another name, I'll stick to my name because everyone knows this place as my home, and everyone knew Sakhumzi. He had a lot of friends. When he tells the story that when he started there, he had like four. He started with 4 friends under the tree. There's a big tree there. That shows me. So he started with those 4 friends that will.
Sorry, hence the logo.
Yes,
Wow.
that big tree with friends. Every day they'll come and chill. They'll have their drinks and they'll have food. And they started coming now every day. Now they were supposed to cook for the friends, and then it was like.
But it was a small house.
It was like still like a 4-room house, I think. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So he thought, you know what, let me stick to Sakhumzi. And to top it off he was just next door to Desmond Tutu's house. And yes, and then few houses away from Mandela's house. So you obviously you have tourists walking past.
It's a huge attraction.
Yeah. So he thought, you know what, where are these people eating? So, and I can cook here. I have these friends of mine that I cook for every weekend, and these people are passing here. Where are they eating? Let me make something. Then he started introducing the variety of the African food that they serve down the road.
What a beautiful story.
So now you guys have opened the second one.
Yes, now we've opened the second one. Now, because we are known as the tourist attraction restaurant and all that, and then Sakhumzi is like, you know what, let's also create something a bit urban for the black diamonds. People would say Soweto, Soweto is known for like a township and all that, but it's no longer like that anymore.
Yeah,
So
it's
people
true.
have money, people want to spend money, and people don't want to go to Sandton. Who wants to go to Sandton? They want to enjoy here. And then it was like, you know what, let's divert from what we are. Let's also cater for this certain type of people. Also like the takeaway setup. No one has like that fast food takeaway setup, which is we do have here downstairs. So, and also if you want to dine and enjoy your wine and your food, yeah. So
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah, very, very. I wasn't expecting that.
Same here.
So now tell us regarding your place, your restaurant. It's very beautiful. I see you guys have beautiful architecture. Tell us, what's the inspiration behind the architecture?
So, not much, but it was because of, if you've been to the old restaurant, it's the old benches, and some people don't label us as a shebeen, you know, or a tavern and all that. But also because of we wanted to create the feel, the African feel, the Kasi feel, so that when you're there, we give you that authentic experience, Soweto experience. So with this one, Saki was like, you know what, let's show them that we can do it. We are well known as the trend makers, so we make trends. So Saki was telling me last that, you know what, Nelly, since we've opened here, I know there'll be like 4 more restaurants that will be opening. Same goes with Vilakazi. We opened Sakhumzi, and there was like 100 more after us. So that's what we're trying to show that we can do it, we can be modern, and hopefully we'll have another style in the next month as we'll be opening another restaurant next month.
Okay, so there's a bit of a contrast between the two. That was more like classy,
Yes,
raw
that,
kind of
yeah,
vibe, and this is
exactly.
more like
That-
a modern
Modern
look.
look,
Exactly.
yeah. The
Okay.
more takeaways.
Exactly.
No, it's very interesting. I mean, because they look totally different. I mean, if you look at the two, it's
It's
totally,
two.
totally
It's
different.
two different. Yeah.
But the same name.
I like it. I like both.
It's
but you know what?
beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Chef Nels, what are the joys of running the restaurant that is deeply rooted in its cultural roots in South Africa?
Look, for me to be part of such a big brand, it's been a blessing, I would say.
Yeah.
It comes with the challenges, disadvantages, and advantages. But being rooted in Soweto and right in the middle of Soweto Central, and serving the type of food that we are serving, and being able to differentiate between our customers, the tourists, and the locals, it is challenging, I can say, because it keeps you on your toes. Every now and then you need to think, okay, I'm not serving a tourist who doesn't know what is umkhodu and umngqusho. Now I'm serving a local who wants certain food. So it is a bit, it is challenging, but I mean, it keeps us going, and it makes us grow in what we are doing, and we get inspired by every customer that comes in every day. Yeah.
I wanted to ask one more question. Where do you see yourself in a few months? I mean, as a restaurant, where does Sakhumzi see themselves in a few months, in a few years,
Sure.
while also staying true to your roots?
Look, we're going big. Look, as I told you earlier, we are 23 years down the road, and this one we are only like 2 months. We will be opening another one in Parkview in the next month or so. So we are actually growing every day, and the aim is to reach the whole South Africa and even abroad. And the most important thing is to create job opportunities. If I can share that in our restaurant down the road, we have close to 100 staff members, and all of them, they are Soweto residents.
Wow.
So
very nice.
yeah,
So you're creating employment locally.
yes, and now with this one, then that can have almost more than 50 employees. Those employees are from Soweto, so that's what we're trying to do. We've created a relationship with culinary schools where they bring students to our restaurants, and then we train them because of the experience that we have. So what we do is, when we open a new restaurant, we don't want them to finish matric and finish school and still stay at home with the qualification that parents paid for.
Yes.
So we take those students and then we place them in our new restaurant when we open. So that's what inspires Sakhumzi and say, look, I need to open as many Sakhumzis as we can, because I do not want to see kids on the street. I don't want to see someone saying, I finished my matric, I have my hospitality qualification, but I'm home, I don't have a job. So that alone pushes him to say, guys, we need to work extra hard, we need to read. He loves people that read. So it's about read, and let's go to school, guys. Let's get educated. Let's have knowledge. Let's inspire others. So my job is to open restaurant, and you guys can run it. He's hardly here. We run the show.
And like I really love the fact that you're looking at this from a different point of view. Most of the people are looking at it to grow the name, to grow the restaurant. And you're looking at to create employment, create opportunities for others as well while you grow.
And
That's
growing
really
Soweto
amazing.
as a community as well.
Yes, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a lovely lovely story, and would now like to find out from you, right? About the menu. What inspired your menu, and what's your personal favorite dish here, and as well as what would you suggest for us?
With the menu, from what we are serving, so when we were still planning, before we even opened here, I was like, Mr. Sakhumzi, but we're already selling stew, dumpling, and what do we give the people, the other restaurant? And then he's like, You think about it. You work with it. Then I'm like, okay, who sells pork chops? Who sells pork belly? Who sells gammon? Then I looked around. I'm like,
Not a
there's
lot.
not a lot. There's very few. So I thought, let me have more of your that kind of a la carte menu with no buffet. So in this restaurant, we don't serve a buffet. I know when people you say Sakhumzi, they say, oh, no buffet. So we are not a buffet restaurant. Only when required, then you can have a buffet. But you can have like your grills. You can also have the buy and fry on the other side of the restaurant. You'll see, I'll take you down. You'll see there's also buy and fry. And you can also have your takeaway section when you want quick fish and chips right here, right now. You
Can also be done.
It can also be done. That's what you serve in the morning. But we can also elevate it when you want your selection of pastas. You'll get that.
That sounds
Yeah.
exciting. Sounds very yummy.
It does.
Yeah, but my personal favorite, not personal favorite dish, yes it is, and it happened to be our customers' favorite as well since we've opened our pork belly. They just love how we make our pork belly,
Can't wait to try
and
it.
everyone they come in and like, can I have that one? That's the
So
pork
you saying
belly.
that's your favorite?
It is my favorite. It has been my favorite, and it happened to be everyone's
Everyone's
favorite.
favorite. That's good. That's good.
It is. It is.
We're gonna try it.
Your suggestions for us?
I think we're gonna try that with veggies and other stuff, and obviously
I'm excited.
with one of our beautiful cocktails, one of our famous cocktails.
Oh.
So yeah,
Okay. And now she spoke about cocktails.
Speaking of cocktails,
Your
because
favorite?
I love cocktails. I love, So we just wanted to ask, what signature cocktails do you have? And for those that don't drink alcohol, do you also have that option for them as well?
sure we do. We've got this famous one. I don't know how it became famous, but yeah, everyone just loves. We've got this gin boo cocktail. It's one of the best seller. Look, I can sell like 20 a day on a quiet
20
day.
a day? On a quiet day?
Yes. So that's one of our
That's a must try.
sellers.
That's a must try.
And for the non-alcohol drinkers, we have Ocean View. There's this Ocean View one. It's very nice and colorful, so you won't
So
feel out.
tell me something with the specific one you mentioned before, previously.
Yeah.
Can you have that in a virgin option? Or
No, you can't. That one you can't. It needs to have a shot of something.
no, fair enough. Okay. So you're saying for the non-drinkers,
For the non-drinkers, there's an Ocean 11, so that's a very nice one. It will look the same with the one with alcohol, but just it will be virgin. Yeah.
It's very nice.
yeah, very nice. So we can't wait.
Yeah,
Try
no.
everything. All the signature.
Everything.
I'm excited.
No worry, we'll try everything.
No, thank you for your time, Chef. I really, really appreciate you.
You're more than welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. All right.
We are in the kitchen where all the magic happens. Literally my favorite place to ever be in. So yeah, we're with Chef Nails again. So can you please rope us in? What are we making today?
All right. I have already made my pork belly and my mashed potatoes and my vegetables. So now we're gonna do the vegetables. Just maybe 3 minutes.
Yes.
We're gonna fry them just to give it a little bit of flavor. So yeah, let's go. Just a bit of seasoning
That looks so good.
and garlic for flavor. So we're gonna fry for just for the next, we're ready to plate.
Exciting.
So basically what I made today, I made a tapas platter. So you can have a little bit of everything. But on my tapas, I only have, I made fish. And then we've got our protein, which is the pork belly. So Then we have our vegetables. Just a bit of seasoning here of thingy. Bit of fat on your beetroot. You don't have your beetroot plain. You don't want to do that. So now we're going to have our vegetables. So this you can actually share. Maybe it can serve like 3-4 people.
Oh,
It's quite
wow.
a,
It's
big
a lot,
meal.
eh?
Yeah, it's a big meal.
Guys, we're back again, and wow, this food is amazing. Chef Nelly, please tell us, what do you have here? What did you make for us today?
So I made you our famous pork belly. So basically I made a tapas platter so you guys can taste a bit of everything that you have. So that's your pork belly there, and you have your fried fish, which goes down very well with your mashed potatoes and your vegetables, which is I made spinach for you. And then I made the roasted vegetables as well, and the beetroot, just to top it up. And then your beautiful 2 babies, cocktails, Manny's babies.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah,
Looks great.
I'm sure you guys will enjoy this.
Thank you so
No,
much.
definitely we will.
All right.
Yeah.
What an amazing day we had, Monya, at Sakhumzi.
Yeah, no, tell me about it.
We had an amazing time here, guys. I loved the interior, the exterior. I'm sure you saw the drone footage. It looks breathtaking.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, talk about the interior colors. Those are my favorite. As you can see, I'm wearing black, and you saw the colors that they focus on are mainly black and gray. You know, the dark colors. You know what I mean? The nude colors that I love. So I definitely love this place. But more importantly, let's speak about the food.
I'm always getting the goosebumps when I speak about food here. The food was amazing. The lamb chops. I know it's your favorite. Let's get into it. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, no, those lamb chops were really good, very tender. So if you love your lamb chops, well done and tender, this is the place to come to. And I'd say the veggies were quite tender as well, eh?
And the hay.
And the hake as well. So guys, this is just, I mean, it's an amazing place, an amazing atmosphere. You know what I mean? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part, if I'm being honest, was when we were talking to Chef Nelly. She gave us so much information about this place. I mean, it has a story behind it, very informative. It has a beautiful story. That's the most important part about it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. I really love the backstory behind this. And guys, remember that this is one of 2 Sakhumzis, and there are more to come.
And we can't wait to show you more. So guys, whenever you're in Soweto, please pop by. I'm not just saying, you saw for yourself. Sakhumzi is the place to be.
So guys, so we'll see you again. Ta-da!